spreadsheet version of the driver sheet. I'll just show you how this works. There's a lot of categories, but some of them will fill themselves automatically. The only ones are the pink ones where the delivery person has to fill in. The rest will fill itself. Now, show you how this works. So you enter the street number, 232 Alfred. Okay, here's the times. So let's say the on time, 3:23 p.m. The off time, we'll say 3:31. Okay, now immediately, if you look here, this is the onboard duration. So how long was it on board? It was on board 8 minutes. Now, if you look over here, the contact time, this is for the dispatcher to enter later what time we were contacted. So let's say we got the call 3:13. Okay, so that means the total customer wait time in this case, customer wait time, you can see over here, customer wait time. Over here you can't see it all because I made the columns narrow, and the reason for that is ultimately you can pull this up on your phone if you get downtime and want to fill in your sheet, and so don't want the columns to be too wide. I left them narrow so you can view it on your phone. Anyway, customer wait time. Okay, so let's say you enter the fee, $4. Now there's a total fees for the day that just calculates it for you up here. Okay, so let's say, you know, if we were to continue throughout the shift with more fees, as you can see, it's added up to 26 now. So that's all automatic. All right, now. Okay, so this will also be used to figure out what you're owed for the shift. All right, so let's say I was on the TM, the transaction machine, then you're gonna write here. If it's just cash, you don't have to do anything from this point to here. You don't have to fill anything. Okay, but if it is, you're gonna write the grand total here. All right, let's say 23.45. All right, now you're also gonna write what the tip was. Okay, so the grand total here, the final total, so after tip, what the total is. Okay, now you're gonna write the tip here, which is, let's say, $3. So you enter that, and you'll notice that these columns fill themselves. Okay, so obviously for an on-account transaction, that's what we're working at here, TM on-account transactions. So we're talking Thai House, Pita Grill, places where you don't pay. Okay, so the way the driver gets paid is they're obviously paid the tip. They're not paid the total because they didn't pay any money there. So they're paid the tip and they're paid the delivery fee. So these things add up here automatically. All right. Now what you'll notice is as soon as you put something in here in the grand total, it knows that it's on the TM, and so as soon as you press enter there, it automatically copies the fee that was over here to here so that it can add up here. Okay, so let's say there's a delivery fee that was 6. It's not added here because it hasn't been indicated that it's on the TM. But let's say you indicate it is on the TM, 65.56. As soon as you enter that, it enters the fee from here right to here so that it's calculated for what you're owed. Okay, now put the tips in. 3. Okay, so what you have here is it automatically subtracts the grand total and the tip to show you what the subtotal was. And to take it even further, if you subtract the delivery fee, it will show the subtotal, which is ultimately what we owe to Thai House or Pita Grill. So that's going to help in our bookkeeping as well. Okay, so let's enter another delivery. We're going to enter, let's say, 200 Victoria. Okay, on board 4:05 p.m. Delivered for 12 p.m. Enter, so 7-minute delivery. Customer wait time is kind of screwed up because there's nothing here. But as soon as we enter something here, 3:55, okay, it shows the customer wait time 17 minutes. Okay, fee for, yeah, no, I didn't write the origin, but we need to do that. So let's say the origin was TA there, and we'll say here was mango. Okay, now for, actually no, this we're pretending it was an on-account restaurant, so we'll say Thai House. This one we'll say mango, so that's a, what we call, if you look over here, pay-as-you-go transactions. So for mango, all right, let's say it was $40.40. Enter the tip, let's say $2. Okay, so pay-as-you-go transactions. Those ones are simple when doing your cash out. I just owe you the total amount. So that comes up here. Okay, automatically comes up here. All right, now I'll just show you some of these other categories over here. So here's where you write your name. So it might seem like that's too many categories, but enter your name, Nancy, here. Okay, now if you just click on this and pull it all the way down, it automatically fills in your name. So that's actually very easy. Same with this, dispatcher. Okay, you're going to put the dispatcher in. Let's say it's Russ. Slide it down, easy. And then later on, let's say change to Byron. So Byron was from this point on. Okay, just slide her down. Okay, to do that, you just click on it, go to the bottom right, and enter. Here is the date. So let's say it's May 28, 2017. All right, so that's there. Now one thing about the date, if you slide it, it also works. So that's good. Sometimes when you slide a date, it actually makes each day the next day. So it would say 28, 29, 30. So if it does that on your computer, just copy, control copy, and then you can just paste, paste, paste. Okay, now moving along, this code here is I want to check if I want an X here if it's a personal from a place that's just one of our restaurants. So if it's Jack Astor's, no. But if it's a client like Thai House, Mango, Ajisai, and it's a personal, just put a little X there for personals that are, from Thai House, these ones, okay? That's what that is. Again, date, dispatcher, driver, origin. Check if it's a personal, house number. Okay, so it's not that much. These are easy. You just slide them down. Here's the card type. So you're going to write Visa, MasterCard, Amex. Okay. Okay, so take a look at that. Now, let's take a look at the cash out page. So we come down here. This is just, I'm calling it the template. But if you click on this, you'll see that those numbers have actually come over here to help you with your cash out. Okay, so these are the shift balance calculations. So basically just the cash out calculations. Total of things PD owes to driver, 65.40. All right, so that includes money owed from the debit slips, the transaction machine slips. That includes money, let's say if we said don't charge the customer a delivery fee, we want to give it to them no delivery fee, and then let's say Princess Delivery now owes you $4 because of that. So those are things that we owe you. Let's say, for example, you gave a delivery to another driver. You just handed it to them. No money was exchanged, but that driver owed you $17, but we said the company will pay you and we'll sort it out later. So let's say, so that's $17 because you gave your delivery to somebody else. Okay, those are things PD owes to you. Then total of things driver owes to PD. So of course, the driver owes us the 30% commission. What else could the driver? Let's say you were the driver that received that handoff of delivery. Okay, so somebody met you, they gave you the delivery. Now you owe them, but you didn't pay them, so $17. So that would go here, things that you owe to Princess Delivery. Okay, so all the things that Princess Delivery owes the driver minus the things the driver owes Princess Delivery, that's the balance for the day. All right, now let's go look at the breakdown to show how the numbers actually automatically brought themselves over here. Okay, let's just go down a second. Or no, it's right here. Okay, transaction. These are just the total things from the TM machine. So basically all your debits, everything from the TM. Total owed to driver, 65.40, which is just a total of these three numbers is right here. Okay, so transaction sales for pay-as-you-go transactions, 40.40. Okay, those are the ones that are Mango right here, this 40.40. Okay, now let's say we were to add another one, 23.23, enter it there. It makes this 63.63, and it makes this 63.63 automatically. Okay, so then you also have for the on-account restaurants, the deliv fee total, 14, and the tip total for on-account transactions. So again, 14.11, that's coming from here. 14 for the fee total and 11 for the tip total. Okay, now let's, so that's everything from the machine, 88.63. But now let's add other things. So let's say other things owed to the driver. Money owed from another driver. Okay, so let's say we owe you a fee of 4, and that was because no deliv fee, because late on, let's say it was a CR to Sir John. All right. Now, the other thing, let's say it was a $17 that is owed to you because you handed George a TA order. Okay, so that's, you handed the TA order. Okay, so these are just other things that we owe the driver. Here's the total, 21, 4 plus 7, 21. Other owed to driver, 21. And then everything owed to the driver is 88. And you can see 21 plus 88 is 109. So total of things PD owes to driver. I'm just going to